Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a boy Fully Baker again with another edition of the video. And this video is going to be talking more about everything that has to do with layer 2, which is the animal farm. Remember, we said the ref token and the Manor farm is going to be alive for 14 days. And after a 14-day period, emission is going to stop. There's going to be a countdown for 48 hours. Liquidity is going to be removed. And 60% of that liquidity will be pushed straight to stakers of the L2 governance token pigs. You want to make sure you're staked after buying your pig token with the rep that you accumulated from layer 1, because stakers are going to be getting a big chunk of that liquidity that is being removed from L1 to L2. You want to be sure you are in that mix. 20% is going to be moved to the liquidity of pigs token, another 20% to the liquidity of the dogs token. And it has been said that buyback is a better way of, injecting liquidity into a newly listed token. So you want to be sure you want to chime into that action. So basically, once liquidity is being moved from L1 to L2, you want to make sure your pigs are staked, because that first rush of funds into the liquidity is very, very essential, because you're going to be partaking in that action. Remember, just more like a summary of why ref token is very important is because there's going to be zero tax on the ref pools and farms. There's going to be a high multiplier compared to all other pools. You can also stake your ref to NBUSD, and there's a 20% bonus on the on using your ref token as a pre-sale currency to get into the layer 2 farm. So the layer 2 has 2 tokens, which is dogs and pigs, and your involvement with the L1 and how much ref token you accumulate is going to determine how much dogs and pigs that you get. So as we said, pigs are going to be the governance token, while dogs is going to be the farmable token, but they both have mechanics that make sure that the value of both tokens are preserved through buybacks, through making sure exclusive mining of pigs, using dogs, BNB, dog BUSD, and the drip BUSD farms. You don't need to dump dogs, because you can actually stake dogs to any greater share of the platform, because you're going to be earning pigs with that. So a lot of incentives to hold both tokens. More so, dogs will become deflationary because pigs is already the governance token, so that's good to hear. But let me drift a bit from the layer 2 farm. Remember that the farm is a means to an end. The end in itself is drip, okay? The farm can also stand as an end in itself if it is being used by other farmers, but be sure and remember that one major aim of this farm is to strengthen the price flow of drip, to stabilize the price, and to deepen the liquidity. So yeah, just more like a digression from my discussion about the layer 2 farm. Okay, so what are the strategies that I think is going to be very beneficial if you want to get into the layer 2 farm? Buy pigs with ref tokens accumulated. You can either decide to stake it directly into the single asset staking pool to earn BUSD, or you pair the pig with BUSD or BNB to earn dogs. Then you take that farmed dogs and pair it with either BNB or BUSD, or throw the dogs straight into the single asset staking pool to earn more pigs. You can then put that pigs into a single asset staking pool to earn BUSD. So you wash, rinse, and repeat. I've said this before that smart money are buying drip and depositing in the faucet because the whole aim of the farm is, to help drip as a whole. So back to our discussion of the farm. The biggest game changer, like we said, is the dynamic emission rate, and this is already established, but let me try to make it simpler for those that don't understand. So what this means is the fact that pigs and dogs are going to be using this dynamic emission rate to know how much of dogs and pigs is going to be emitted during farming. Okay, and the way that works is when there is a high demand for pigs and dog stocking, the emission rate is going to be pushed higher so that there's more of the tokens available for people that want to either sell or people that want to stake in the single asset staking pool. So that even if there's going to be a sell, I mean, there's a high demand for it. So that means there's a high likability for the price to go up. So you're going to be pushing more of the tokens out so that those that want to sell will not drop the price much because price is already going up. But if there is very low demand for pigs and dog stocking, the supply is going to be shrink. The emission is going to be low because now you don't want a lot of tokens to be circulating because the proclivity of people selling to drop the price more is going to be there. So this is just my own way of, explaining what this dynamic emission rate is. The main reason why a lot of the farms fail is because emission rates remains the same either when demand is up or when supply is down, or when demand is low. And that's why some of these farms fail because even when the price is going up more, emission remains the same and gives people the ability to sell even when the demand is low, when people have stopped buying the token, which is later in the farming period, the emission rate still remains the same, giving people even more incentive to sell. Okay, so we don't have that in this farm, and we know that this farm can last forever. Just to answer some questions about layout farm or animal farm. Animal farm is going to be lasting for a very long time because of the mechanics in play, the dynamic emission rate being one, the second being that there's a buyback and tax on the farmable token, and there's a bond mechanism added to it, making it deflationary. The other token is a governance token. And somebody have been asking, is layer 2 going to be, when is layer 2 ending? Now, when a farm is good enough, it should last forever. And that is how animal farm is being designed, which is the layer 2. It's designed to last for a very long time. But as we said, things can change, and the idea of the governance token is that those that hold a good share of the token can either make some kind of proposal to start a layer 3, seeing how layer 2 performs, or decide, okay, no, I think we're good with layer 2, let's just keep on going. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You can use my link if you want, if you find this video very helpful. If not, it's still all good. Just happy to give more information about layer 2 farming as a whole and the strategy I think works. Also remember, this is not financial advice. These are just my own opinion. And have a good one, guys. I am happy to be part of this great decentralized farming, and I hope you are excited too. Catch you later, guys. Bye for now.